Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Red Rock Wranglers Football. After a tough loss last week against the San Diego State Aztecs in San Diego, we return home to Sedona, Arizona to face Wyoming in another Mountain West Conference matchup, trying to get back on the winning ways after losing a heartbreaker to San Diego State that would have actually put the Wranglers in the lead in the Mountain West Conference. They now drop down into the conference a little further than anticipated and or wanted, obviously, but today we have a chance to get back on the winning ways facing Wyoming. They currently sit at the bottom of the barrel, if you will, in the Mountain West Conference. This is a very winnable game for us, as we also have a bunch of recruits coming in today, a total of 5, including Michael Coley, our #1 recruit that we want real bad. Don Scott, defensive tackle, Nathan Griffin, athlete, and there are actually 2 others, a middle linebacker and cornerback, that are missing off of this list. But we'll take a look at the end to see whether or not any of these guys want to come to the Wranglers. We, of course, hope that they do. But let's get into this game as quickly as we can. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not done so you do not miss any Red Rock Wranglers action. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and let's get this game underway. Welcome back home, everybody, to Sedona, Arizona, and Red Rock Stadium, a.k.a. the Corral. We've got a great matchup here today with the Red Rock Wranglers and University of Wyoming Cowboys out of the Mountain West Conference. The Cowboys select heads. They do lose the toss and will kick off here to start the game. And here we go in game number 9 of the season. Cedric Terry is back to receive. He takes it right up the hash marks, breaks it out to the right side, and runs up the sideline. Has a nice return there of 42 yards. And that will bring out Brent Sparks and the offense here for the Wranglers. Not much passing last week, as you can see there, just 10 of 18 for 92 yards. But here we go now on first down, first drive of the game. Handoff to Obadiah Covington. He goes absolutely nowhere, and he actually loses a yard. Very next play, read option to the left side. Brent Sparks keeps it, tries to juke there, and gains 11 and a first down. Nice run by him. Read option is one of the favorite plays of the Wranglers. Next one, right up the middle to Obadiah Covington, gains 2 yards. That's going to bring up now a 2nd and 8. Once again, right up the middle this time to Morris Stewart, who is now in the game, and he gains 4. That'll bring up now 3rd and 4. Brent Sparks back to pass, and he barely gets that one off, but it is going to be incomplete. And that will bring up now 4th and 4, and the Wranglers are going to go for it here. Morris Stewart, another read option, this time to the left. He's got a blocker out in front. Sparks keeps it for 8 yards, gets that first down, and this drive will continue for the Wranglers. Next run right up the middle to Obadiah Covington, gains 6 yards, and that's going to bring up now a 2nd and 4. Another read option to the left side. He's got a blocker again, but he misses that block, but still gains 10 yards and another first down for the Wranglers. Timothy Trimley's now in the game, and he gets the handoff, breaks an initial tackle, but can't break the second, and gains just 2 yards, and will now be 2nd and 8. He remains in the game, but another read option to the right side. Sparks keeps it again for another 10 yards, and it's now 1st and goal, but now we're going to jump ahead to 2nd and goal. Brent Sparks looking to pass, steps up, breaks out of a sack, but then goes down for a sack, losing just 2 yards. But that's going to bring up now a 3rd and goal for the Wranglers. Sparks looking to pass again. He rolls out to the right side and finds C.J. Drew on the pass. What a play there. He came all the way across the formation, and Sparks rolled out to the right and found him for the touchdown. That is Sparks' favorite receiver on the season. He finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. Great way to start here for the Wranglers. Exactly what they want to do. Slow, methodical drive, taking it all the way down to the minute mark really here in the first quarter. Next up, should have been intercepted there. Josh Allen threw it right to the middle linebacker, but he dropped it. So that will allow the Cowboys to continue this drive. Next run right up the middle there to Hill. He gets another one right up the middle here again. That was on 3rd and 3. Unfortunately, this drive will continue for the Cowboys. Wranglers unable to stop there on 3rd down. Josh Allen now looking to pass, finds Hollister right over the middle, kind of check down pass to his tight end. Josh Allen back again, finds Hollister again, this time for a 1st down. And they are now continuing to move the ball after that first play, almost interception, should have been interception. Hill now trying to get to the outside, running, gains 2 yards. That's Brian Hill on the run, and that's actually going to be the end of the first quarter. That is the kind of quarter that the Wranglers want, as they want to have slow, methodical drives, not giving the other team's offense much room to do anything, and that is exactly how that one went. And so at this point, the Wranglers have all the momentum and doing things the way that they want. Hollister there had a wide open pass, and he just dropped it. Josh Allen now looking to pass again here on 3rd and 8. Somehow slips out of a sack, but then throws one into the ground. I think at that point he was just trying to get rid of it. Wyoming will have to attempt a field goal, and they miss it here to the left. That is a lot of missed field goals here for opposing teams in this dynasty so far. Timothy Trimley on the nice run right up the middle, gains 18 yards. And that'll be a 1st down for the Wranglers. Another read option to Sparks. He keeps it and gains 9. That'll bring up now 2nd and 1. Handoff to Morris Stewart, just trying to get the 1st down and able to do so. And this drive is going to continue for the Wranglers. Sparks now actually looking to pass, and he goes down for another sack, loses 5 yards, and that'll bring up now a 2nd and 15. Sparks now packed to pass again, trying to get that tunnel screen going there, but Obi McNair goes nowhere. Sparks now back to pass again, and that one looks like it hit somebody in the helmet, and that pass actually went backwards. Wranglers will now have to attempt their own field goal, and it's a long one, 49-yarder. I don't know if our kicker's got enough leg to make it, and he does not. That's going to keep the score at 7 and give the ball back to the Cowboys. Josh Allen now steps up in the pocket and decides to take off, gains 8 yards, and that's going to bring up now a 2nd and 2. Hill now is starting to run there, and there is a flag on the play. It looks like that is going to be a face mask that will give the Cowboys a free 15 yards and a 1st down. Josh Allen now back to pass, hits Hill there on the 3-yard reception, just kind of a check down play. Josh Allen now looking to pass, steps up just a little bit, hits Hill again, and he kind of flips over and falls forward for 6 yards. That's going to bring up now a 3rd and inches. Now a speed option type play. Josh Allen keeps it, runs it right at the middle, gains that yard, and this drive will continue for the Cowboys. Another read option play. That one goes down immediately for a loss of 4. But on the very next play, Josh Allen finds Gentry right over the middle and gains 17 yards. And then after a false start play, it's now 1st and 15. He finds Wick on the outside, kind of on a check down play, -1 yard. Now their next play, very long, 3rd and 16. Delay handoff gets stuffed for no gain. And Wyoming will attempt another field goal here. Let's see if they can make this one. And they do not. Missed again. That's 2 missed field goals here in the first half. And the Wranglers will get the ball back. Sparks gets it out on a screen pass to Covington there. Just no gain, really. Sparks again throws one deep, trying to find, I think that's C.J. Drew, his favorite target, but unable to get there. And he comes up hurt. And now the Max Bonds, the backup quarterback, comes in and he throws an immediate interception to Hole. What a terrible turn of events there, as the Wranglers had a chance to do something here before the end of the half, but they give it back to the Cowboys with a chance here now to score before the end of the half. Josh Allen now back to pass, delay to Brian Hill again, right up the middle. He ultimately kind of falls forward, then backward, gains 4 yards, and does look like Sparks will be able to return, but maybe not till the second half, as you can see here. We're going to keep Max Bonds in the game for now. Josh Allen now back to pass again. He's looking, throws one deep to the left there, and that one goes out of bounds, overthrown to his receiver. Coverage there by Freddie Chavis. Josh Allen now back to pass again, right up the middle, hits Johnson. What a pass there. Got it exactly where it needed to go, and that is a 1st down. Brian Hill now on the delay, right up the middle again, 6-yard play. Looks like it's going to go to him again, but it does not. Josh Allen keeps it, and he falls forward for the touchdown. And pending the extra point, that is actually going to tie up this game with just under a minute left in the half. What a terrible turn of events there for the Wranglers, as their second-string quarterback, Max Bonds, comes into the game, throws an immediate interception, and the Cowboys turn it into points. Very next drive here for the Wranglers with a minute left. Let's see if they can do something. Max Bond still in the game, but now Brent Sparks is running the triple option. C.J. Drew gets it and gains just a little bit there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Timothy Chimley coming all the way across. This is basically going to end the half. He's got a chance there, just not quite enough speed, but a nice 24-yard run to end the half. That will keep the score there tied at 7 apiece going into halftime. Too bad for that interception by Max Bonds as he had to come in for Brent Sparks. Ultimately, that seemed to turn the tide there in the first half. Everything was going the Wranglers' way, exactly how they want to play. But now as we move here into the second half, the Cowboys are going to get the ball first on their first drive of the day. Man in motion there. There's their fullback, and they're going to hand it off to Brian here to start the second half. He breaks it out to the left side and gains 7 yards on that one. Very next play, fake to the fullback and a pitch back to Brian Hill, and that gains just a couple, and that's going to bring up now a 3rd and 1. That one looks like a broken play, but Josh Allen is still able to get just enough for the first down, and the drive will continue here for Wyoming. Brian Hill again on the delayed handoff. He breaks it out to the right. Nice run for 13. These delayed handoffs are something that the Wranglers need to figure out because a lot of teams like to do it. Brian Hill again to the right side, gets to the outside and gains 5. That'll bring up now a 2nd and 5. Brian Hill once again out to this right side, and he gets enough for the first down that time, and this drive will continue. Now a quick pass there to the outside. I think that was caught. It was. What a catch on the sideline. Wicks now in the game. He takes that one right up the middle there for a nice gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4. Wick again right up the middle. Just one that time. Now 3rd and 3. Josh Allen drops back, tries to hit his receiver on the slant, but that is incomplete, and they will actually settle for the field goal and make it. So Wranglers now back on the field. Their first drive of the second half. Screen pass to Covington. He spins there and gains a bunch of nothing. And that will make Sparks have to look to pass again. He drops back, finds Obi McNair there on just kind of a check down play. He was the outlet receiver. He found him, but unfortunately it was just for 5 yards. Very next play, another read option. Sparks falls forward, able to get the first down, so nice play. Timothy Chimley now in the game, gains 9 on the very next play. Timothy Chimley now in motion. He stops in the backfield, gets the handoff right up the middle, and he has another nice gain. He's having a good game here today, running the ball. That's going to be his best game as a Wrangler for sure. Now 2nd and 5 for the Wranglers. Cedric Terry in motion. Triple option to him. He gets the pitch and only gains 1 yard. That's going to bring up now a 3rd and 4. Another read option play to the left side. Sparks gets it. He slides down. He is able to get enough for the first down. Again, that read option play is one of our favorite plays for sure. Timothy Chimley there came in motion. Looked like a screen pass to him, but that went nowhere. He actually dropped it, which was probably better. But on the very next play, C.J. Drew right up the middle. What a play. 1st and 10, 1st and goal. Very next play, though, Morris Stewart gets the ball, and that is actually going to end the third quarter with the score now 10-7. Wyoming is leading. Wranglers are having a nice drive here, so hopefully this drive can continue and get some points on the board. Next play now, 2nd and goal. Covington gets the ball, tries to take it out to the right side, and he goes down for a short gain. That's going to bring up now 3rd and goal. Sparks in the shotgun set, making some changes and adjustments. He drops back to pass. He is looking, tries to find C.J. Drew over the middle, and that one is intercepted. That was not a very good decision there as he threw it. C.J. Drew was covered. That is his favorite receiver, so he wants to always try to throw it to him, but that one came back to bite him as that pass is intercepted in the end zone, and that will give the Cowboys the ball back here, and they come out right away. Gentry on the corner route, able to get open for a 22-yard gain. Very next play, Josh Allen to pass. Looked like the same exact play again to Gentry, this time for just 15, but another first down. 2 of the same exact play in a row, but now it is 3rd and 9. Josh Allen looking to pass. He throws a screen pass that is covered perfectly by the Wranglers and brought down. That'll bring up a 4th down and give the ball back now to the Wranglers. Morris Stewart right at the middle for just a 1-yard gain on the very next play. Timothy Chimley's back in the game now, and he gets 2 yards on the next play. It's now 3rd and 6. Sparks now back to pass. He's looking, rolls out to the right, decides to take off with it, and he's going to get enough. I think, yep, he does get enough for the first down. He kind of got caught up there for a minute, wasn't sure, but he was able to do it. Another read option play, this time to the left side. Sparks keeps it again for 6, and that's going to bring up now 2nd and 4. Covington right up the middle, falls forward for just enough and a first down. This drive will continue now for the Wranglers. Another read option to the right side, and he slides down after a gain of 7. Another one right up the middle to Covington, gets enough for the first down. Nice drive here by the Wranglers, just getting back to what they like to do, which is just running the ball. Now 3rd and 10 though for the Wranglers. Sparkus is making some adjustments here in the shotgun set. He drops back to pass. He's looking, he rolls out to the right. He's looking, throws it all the way back to the left side of the field, and it is caught by Cedric Terry. What a dangerous pass. Not very smart, but it worked out. So this drive will continue for the Wranglers. Covington right up the middle. It's now 2nd and 5. They can't get a first down before the touchdown, but Sparks on the read option breaks it out to the right, and he dives into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Wranglers will take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Pending the extra point, which should be good here in a moment. It is. It'll be 14-10 with 1 minute and 37 seconds to go in this game. Handoff again delayed. Brian Hill. Very next play, pass right over the middle to Malhart. Very next play now, Josh Allen back to pass. He decides to take off and run with it and goes down and is actually sacked, but just for a loss of 0. Josh Allen now back to pass, tries to find Hollister, and that one is knocked down just at the last second. Now 3rd and 10. Josh Allen is moving around the pocket, steps up, and finds Gentry, his wide receiver, right over the middle for a 20-yard gain and a first down. Now just 46 seconds left. Delay again to Brian Hill right up the middle. Now 2nd and 6. Josh Allen now back to pass, this time right over the middle to Johnson. What a play for the Cowboys. That's going to put them in very good position here to try to score on the very next play, and that one was dropped and should have been caught, and it should have been for a touchdown there by Hollister. But very next play, he does catch this one, falls forward and comes up just short of the end zone, but still a 16-yard reception. Now 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Josh Allen now rolls out, and he gets into the end zone with just 16 seconds left in the game. Josh Allen falls forward. This last play, it looks like we're going to have just a couple of plays here to try to get back into this game, but now the Cowboys lead. Cedric Terry on the return right up the middle, and that's going to take us down to the 12-second mark. That's going to give the Wranglers a chance here for a few plays. Sparks back to pass. He is looking, throws one deep. That one is overthrowing everybody, or overthrows everybody there on that play. Looking for C.J. Drew. Sparks now back to pass again, trying to find C.J. Drew again. That one should have been intercepted, but it had just knocked down for an incomplete pass. Now just 2 seconds left. Sparks drops back, and he goes down for the sack, and that is going to end this game as the Wranglers unfortunately give up the touchdown to Josh Allen with just 16 seconds left in the game. The Cowboys are able to prevent any other score with just that minimal amount of time left, and the Wranglers lose another tough one after losing to San Diego State last week. They come back home playing another tough game against the University of Wyoming today, and they lose once again, this time 17-14. Tough loss here, as last week the Wranglers had a chance to basically take the lead in the Mountain West Conference, but unfortunately they lost to San Diego State. Now they lose to one of the bottom barrel teams in the Mountain West Conference, the Cowboys here. Taking a quick look at the stats, Sparks and Bonds both had interceptions today. Sparks was our leading rusher with 86 yards and a touchdown, but again, I think those interceptions are what did us in today. Max Bonds coming in, throwing an interception, and then Brent Sparks throwing another one in the end zone later in the game. Not a whole lot of passing today. Defensively, Hayden Ferguson, leading tackler with 7 today, and 1 tackle for a loss. Just 1 sack for Victor Clements today. Not a whole lot of excitement there defensively either. Ultimately, the Wranglers had a nice day running the ball, kept time of possession as they want to do, gave themselves a chance to win in the end, but unfortunately unable to. Taking a quick look at how things went for our recruits. Unfortunately, nobody committed except for David Burns, who actually came to visit us previously. Maybe if we would have won this game, we would have been able to get some other recruits that we had visiting. We had 5 today, but unfortunately none of them committed, so we will have to keep an eye on that and see if maybe they will commit at a later date. If we would have been able to win this game, maybe we would have been able to get some of them to commit, but unfortunately unable to do so. Next week's game will be against Air Force. What looks to be a very tough matchup, as Air Force is currently 8-2, the Wranglers now 3-6. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Tough game at Air Force in Colorado Springs. That will be a tough one for us. Air Force is always tough with their crazy option attack, so we will see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that bell, all the things you're supposed to do. Thank you again for watching. We will see you next time.